When this passing world is done, when has sunk yon glaring sun, when I stand with Christ on high, looking o'er life's history, then, Lord, shall I fully know, not till then, how much I owe.
Today we'll be reading from Jeremiah chapter 36, verse 9. And it came to pass in the 5th year of Jehoiakim, the son of Josiah, king of Judah, in the 9th month, that they proclaimed a fast before the Lord to all the people in Jerusalem, and to all the people that came from the cities of Judah unto Jerusalem. Then read Baruch in the book the words of Jeremiah in the house of the Lord, in the chamber of Gemariah the son of Shaphan the scribe, in the higher court, at the entry of the new gate of the Lord's house, in the ears of all the people. When Micaiah the son of Gemariah the son of Shaphan had heard out of the book all the words of the Lord, then he went down into the king's house, into the scribe's chamber, and lo, all the princes sat there, even Elishama the scribe, and Delaiah the son of Shemaiah, and Elnathan the son of Akbor, and Gemariah the son of Shaphan, and Zedekiah the son of Hananiah, and all the princes. Then Micaiah declared unto them all the words that he had heard, when Baruch read the book in the ears of the people. Therefore all the princes sent Jehudi the son of Nethaniah, the son of Shelemiah, the son of Cushi, unto Baruch, saying, Take in thine hand a roll, wherein thou hast read in the ears of the people, and come. So Baruch the son of Neriah took the roll in his hand, and came unto them. And they said unto him, Sit down now, and read it in our ears. So Baruch read it in their ears. Now it came to pass, when they had heard all the words, they were afraid, both one and other, and said unto Baruch, We will surely tell the king of all these words. And they asked Baruch, saying, Tell us now, how didst thou write all these words at his mouth? Then Baruch answered them, He pronounced all these words unto me with his mouth, and I wrote them with ink in the book. Then said the princes unto Baruch, Go, hide thee, thou and Jeremiah, and let no man know where ye be. So right here in verses 9 through 19, we have that, first of all, it's mentioned that there was a fast that was declared in the 9th month in Judah, and there's no other record in the Bible that I know that, or where God ordained a fast during the 9th month. But back in verse 6, it actually, Jeremiah told Baruch to go to them on the fasting day and tell them all these words. Now, many a times when people are warned about the coming judgment of God, they will refrain, or they will modify their behavior, and they will remove from them certain things that were lawful for them to enjoy before that, and attempt to preserve their life by removing the things that they think that are offensive to God. There's no other record, like I said before this, that I know of in the Bible that speaks of a fast during the 9th month. However, there is in the Ramadan culture the fast of the 9th month. I mean, not the Ramadan culture. In the Islamic culture, the fast of the 9th month, which is called Ramadan. So this right here says they went into the new gate the court or of the house of God, and so that brings us to verse 20. Excuse me. And they went into the king into the court, but they laid up the roll in the chamber of Elishama, the scribe, and told all the words in the ears of the king. So the king sent Jehu to fetch the roll, and he took it out of Elishama, the scribe's chamber. And Jehudi read it in the ears of the king and in the ears of all the princes which stood beside the king. Now the king sat in the winter house in the 9th month, and there was a fire on the hearth burning before him. And it came to pass when Jehudi had read 3 or 4 leaves, he cut it with the penknife and cast it into the fire that was on the hearth, until all the roll was consumed in the fire that was on the hearth. Yet they were not afraid, nor rent their garments, neither the king nor any of his servants that heard all these words. Sometimes when people will hear or read a part of the Bible, they will slice and dice it, the parts that are unpleasant to them, that are unbecoming to them, especially when it speaks of wrath and judgment that is about to come on them. And they will try to say that it is not something for them to read and to believe. So verse 35 says, Nevertheless, Elnathan and Delaiah and Gemariah had made intercession to the king that he would not burn the roll, but he would not hear them. But the king commanded Jeremiah, the son of Hamelech, and Seraiah, the son of Azriel, and Shelemiah, the son of Adbel, to take Baruch the scribe and Jeremiah the prophet, but the Lord hid them. Here we find an intercession of the Lord to preserve the life of his saints and those who are his servants, who obeyed and did that which they were called to do. Jeremiah and Baruch had been warned that the king will be after them if they did this. Nevertheless, without fear, they did so, and the Lord was faithful to preserve their lives. So, verse 37, Then the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah after that the king had burned the roll, and the words which Baruch wrote at the mouth of Jeremiah, saying, Take thee again another roll, and write in it all the former words that were in the first roll, which Jehoiakim the king of Judah hath burned. And thou shalt say to Jehoiakim king, let me make sure. And thou shalt say to Jehoiakim king of Judah, Thus saith the Lord, Thou hast burned this roll, saying, Why hast thou written therein, saying, The king of Babylon shall certainly come and destroy this land, and shall cause to cease from thence man and beast? Therefore thus saith the Lord of Jehoiakim king of Judah. It's fascinating here. It says that the Lord of Jehoiakim king of Judah. So Jehoiakim, in his disobedience, nevertheless, it is claimed here that the Lord is still the Lord of him. So therefore thus saith the Lord of Jehoiakim king of Judah, He shall have none to sit upon the throne of David. Now the throne of David, it signifies the throne of his beloved. So Jehoiakim king of Judah nevertheless will not sit upon the throne of the Lord's beloved. And his dead body, that's full of dead works, shall be cast out in the day to the heat, and in the night to the frost. And I will punish him and his seed and his servants for their iniquity. And And I will bring upon them and upon the inhabitants of Jerusalem and upon the men of Judah all the evil that I have pronounced against them. But they hearkened not. So the reason that the Lord will bring upon them the evil is because they hearken not to his voice. Then took Jeremiah another roll and gave it to Baruch the scribe, the son of Neriah, who wrote therein from the mouth of Jeremiah all the words of the book which Jehoiakim king of Judah had burned in the fire, and there were added besides unto them many like words. So Jehoiakim burning the book and the words that were written, and that was after only reading 3 or 4 pages of it, or leaves of it as it's written, probably not the whole book itself, but he burned it, and we cut it out and burned it and destroyed it, and that brought upon him, well, actually the Lord said he was going to do everything that was written of in that book to do unto Jehoiakim. So Jehoiakim, by burning the book, made way for another book to be written, and in that book there will be more written. So he is actually, instead of accepting the judgment of the Lord in the first book, he by destroying that book, or by slicing and dicing and taking from it that which was meant for him, he actually, I would say, caused another book to be written, which was going to add the judgment, the misery, the evil that was going to be brought on him. So let this be a lesson that when the Lord speaks, and we should fear the Lord, and we should take heed that when he says that judgment will come upon the greatest in the land, the king of Judah, we should realize that not only will it come upon him, but it will come on all those who are under him, and that includes every single one of us. And we can learn by it and accept it, or we can modify, we can turn back to the Lord and avoid it. So that's the reading of Jeremiah chapter 36, verses 9 through 32. Thank you, and God bless you.